Okay, welcome back. So now we're going to go into chokes from the front, and the one I've decided that we'll do to defend against is the what we call the guillotine. Okay, so if I could borrow you, Teresa, and I'll just show you basically what a guillotine is first. Okay, I'll get Teresa to put me into the guillotine. Okay, so normally a guillotine is done where somebody's trying to come rushing in towards you, okay, and they're trying to come in to get you into either a bear hug by grabbing you, okay, or they're trying to come in when your hands are up and coming in around your waist to grab you, okay, into a bear hug and then lift you up, okay, and pole drive you, okay. So part of our defence is normally when the person's coming in to tackle you, to put you into that bear hug, is to do a guillotine, okay. For those of you that have are watching the series, then when I get to the actual bear hug, defence against bear hug, I'll show you how all that works. But for now, we're going to go into showing you what a quick guillotine is, because that'll show you the type of thing that we need to try and get out of. So you can imagine me coming through, okay, to try and grab. Which way are you going to go? Okay, sure. Okay, so I'm coming through to try and tackle Teresa, or put her into a bear hug, okay, and as I'm coming through, she guides my head into where she wants it, okay, and she puts me into a guillotine. Okay, yep. Yep, that'll do. Alright, so that's basically a guillotine. So if we come back a little bit to, hopefully you can see the footwork. I'll bring this back just a tad. So you can see the footwork. What we'll do is get Teresa to come in now. So she's coming in to do a tackle. I feed her head in, okay, I grab, put her into a guillotine, and you watch her feet. They'll go up slightly, okay? Alright, so that's what we're doing, putting a person into a guillotine. So that's a front choke. You're choking the person from the front, okay? Now, that particular choke is very, very nasty. It's very, very quick, very, very effective, okay, and very easy to achieve. There's lots of different ways we can achieve it, okay. But now what we want to do is we want to be able to defend ourselves against it. Now, in previous videos you would have heard me say prevention is better than cure. So the best way to prevent yourself from ending up in a front choke like the guillotine is, number one, don't put yourself in that position where you end up in the choke in the first place, okay? Just come over here, Teresa, okay? So number one is don't bend down and go running into the person, okay? Even if you've got your head up slightly, don't be doing this, okay? Don't run into the person to try and go into the tackle mode, okay? Because you're doing a couple of things wrong. First thing is, as you're going like this, your center is down here, the person is here in front of you. This is where your center wants to be facing the person, not down here where you're directing your center down here. Even if you're centering your center is going this way, it should be up here, okay? So don't put your head down and coming in. So if you don't get yourself if you don't end up putting yourself into the guillotine, you won't have to get yourself out of it, okay? The other thing is don't get too close to the person that they might put you in a guillotine as well. For example, and the reason why I'm going to explain this is it's better to explain it like this, and then I'll go into depth once you are in the guillotine, how to get out of it. But let's say the person, just come a bit closer to the camera, let's say the person is here, and let's say Teresa's come up to me looking for an issue, okay, and I might be standing here, I can't go anywhere, So I'm just like, okay, I'll put her into a guillotine from in front of me. So it might be, what was that? Grab the head, drop the head down, come through and guillotine. Okay, so again, to prevent yourself from getting into a guillotine, she doesn't want to come too close to me. So she wants to step back about there, right, and stay there. I can't reach her. Okay, I can't reach her. So this comes back to previous videos when we talk about distance. Make sure you maintain your distance. Don't come close and the person can't pull you into a guillotine. Don't try and come in for the tackle, because if the person knows what they're doing, they're going to put you into a guillotine. Okay? So as I said, prevention is better than cure. Don't get yourself in there where you're getting yourself into that problem position and you won't have to get yourself out. However, if you do happen to end up somehow ending up in the guillotine, you need to be able to get out. Now, it doesn't take very long to get a person into a guillotine and be able to, once they're in here, it's just a matter of arching the back, okay, and really turning the person's head upwards so their body's arching like that. That doesn't take long to achieve. So if you end up getting into a guillotine, okay, let's say I was on this side, if you end up here, you need to react very, very quickly to get out. If you don't act quickly, the person's going to put you into that guillotine. If they get you in that position there, it's only going to take seconds and you're out. Okay, you're out of the game. Either you're knocked out, if they hold on to you for too long and don't let go because they don't know what they're doing, okay, or they do know what they're doing, they're going to kill you. Okay, so it's a dangerous position to end up in. Okay, and so if you've only got not even seconds to react, you've got split seconds to react. Okay, so as soon as you feel yourself going into a guillotine, you need to start reacting immediately. Okay, you need to know what the feeling is like going into the guillotine, and then know you're going into it. Your brain needs to recognize it straight away and react. So what do? Let's imagine that I was here, I was in a tussle, okay, I end up going this direction, I don't see this person here, and they go to put me into a guillotine. Boom, here. The first thing I need to do, regardless of my center, okay, is I need to straight away be grabbing at these arms, okay, or grabbing their body here, knowing what's going on, and start to straight away, I need to push off my legs and start pushing upwards. Okay, so I need to start reaching, pushing my body upwards, okay, and putting pressure on this person's arm here. Remember, I'm on their side, okay, but I've still got their arm right smack in the middle of my center. Even though they've got a grip there, I've got their arm here. I need to be going upwards, okay? As soon as I start going upwards and putting pressure on this person here, I can break their grip away. Their hand is here. We come around this way. Their hand is here, okay? So I'm here, I'm coming up, okay? This will start to relieve the pressure on the throat, around the neck. Then from here we keep coming, boom, until we break that grip here, okay? From here, I need to start turning my body, my center, back towards this person, okay? Now, I've got a part of their body in my center, I'm okay. I'm starting to move out of this other person's center. I can grab this person's hand here on my chest, okay, or I can keep the whole arm attached to my chest, it doesn't matter. Now I can start to turn, right, towards this person, okay? Once I get them to here, I can either take them straight up onto their feet, onto their tippy toes, okay, continue to turn them, okay? I could throw the person, okay, or I could bring their arm up behind them and take them down, take their balance, okay. Right, it's multiple amount of choices that we can do there. We're keeping everything in our centre. Now, in this first one here, so I'm going in, I end up in the guillotine, okay? Before she can actually achieve the full guillotine, I need to start pushing my body up. Now, although my centre is facing this way, and it would have been better for my centre to be facing this way to have more power, it doesn't matter. You don't have time to muck around with your centre at that point. All you need is this. We've got the arm here. We need to directly go straight up, break the grip on this hand here, okay? We've got the whole hand in our centre, okay? You can start to pull it out if you wish to. Come round, bring it straight round, do the motorbike and pull them down as well, okay? It only takes a split second to do it. Okay, so we'll go through it again. Imagine I'm in some other kind of tussle. Okay, I'm not aware of this person, I'm busy. I turn, she grabs my hand, she takes me into a guillotine. Okay, I drive up, I break the arm, come through, around, drop. Okay, again, I'm coming through here, she grabs my head, she pulls me in. I realise I come up, I break the grip, up, grab the arm, I start to turn, I bring her up onto her tippy toes, okay, up, I turn her to wherever I want to, come through and down, okay. So it's quite an easy technique. You're simply using your leg muscles, which are bigger and our strongest muscles in our body, and we're driving them upwards, okay? That's your main priority. Drive your head up towards the sky, okay? Drive it up, okay? Hold on to that arm, up, break the grip. Doesn't matter if you've got to push out, whatever you got to do, break that grip, okay? And then go into whichever technique you decide to go into. Now you've only got split seconds to do it. So don't muck around with it. If the person knows what they're doing, they're going to try and get you into that full guillotine as quickly as they can. So that's pretty much it for a front choke. Worst kind of choke, guillotine. You want to know how to get out of it. So hopefully that's helped some of you out there. We'll leave it at that one and we'll get into the next video shortly. Thanks for coming along.